to their excuses.
And I've heard, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ed, but these bar associations are not registered with any one of the 50 states. These are private associations that aren't registered, receive no licensure from any state. In fact, bar licenses are just simply bar cards coming in a private capacity from the association to the member.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting subject in and of itself.
So the state basically has no jurisdiction over these.
That's correct,
bar
and it would be easy for us to take back our justice system. But one thing, there's you spoke about it before, there's a couple ways that we can do something about these secret code numbers.
Yeah.
One way is, I believe, if somebody in Congress got behind it and said, every veteran, go to the nearest VA hospital, give me your name, give me your place of birth, give me your birth date, and give me your thumbprint. And you give me your thumbprint. Now
every veteran that's alive today.
Well, every veteran who's being paid money.
Who's being paid money?
Or who has
right now.
Yes, who's being paid money right now. Or
run, not walk, to your local Veterans Affairs office.
That's what I believe they should do.
And submit what?
Their name, their place of birth, date of birth, and their thumbprint. That's all they need to give, and they need to go to the VA hospital when they do this, not to a regional office or someplace else. They can go to a VA hospital and do it. If they are also have a claim pending with the VA, they should go in, but also identify that part. I want people who receive a pension check and a service-connected disability check to go in and give the information and give their thumbprint.
Now.
Yeah, right now.
Put it in now.
And I'll bet you anything, like the doctor over here said about this audit, that when you do this audit,
we're going to audit ourselves.
Yeah, we're going to do this. When we do this, that this particular thing is going to come up, and it's going to show, wow, look at all the money going out, but we only have this many people collecting the checks.
That's right.
There's something wrong here.
Let's do it.
And now the other way to do this, for instance, where this court case is pursuing it from a legal point of view, is I believe, and I'm done a lot of research here and looking, and I'm a thinker, and I've thought, listen, there is a way to do this, and that is to sue the American Bar Association for $120 billion as a hate group and terrorist organization. And in my briefcase here, there's a man in Alabama, I've got the paperwork right over there, from the Southern Poverty Law Center. And he makes a living off of going around and suing hate groups around America.
Wow.
And I have the paperwork, so we could sue them as a hate group.
Using that same paperwork.
Their same guideline to how to do this for genocide and war crimes. And I brought with me, and I have them here. I didn't know we were going to be able to get near. I have those particular sections of law right here. And the one law is very particular. It says that if anybody commits a crime against a veteran in the United States within or without the United States on a war crimes thing, it's 10 years or you can be shot, but the one for genocide, you only get 10 years in jail for carrying out genocide. And that law got snuck by us in Washington. You think about that. They can kill 1 million people, and all they're going to get is 10 years in jail. I think that's absurd, because somebody robs a store and shoots somebody, they get life in prison.
That's right.
Or they get the electric chair.
Right.
So this is a little bit weird that this is going on. But I
want to adopt a veteran. Can I adopt you? Can you be my adopted? I'm not a veteran, but I want veterans to get connected. Dr. Warren, I mean, come on, let's round up all these veterans and let's get them all documented. This is amazing.
Title, U.S. Code, Title 18, Part 1, Chapter 50A, Section 1091.
Okay.
This is genocide. Whoever, whether in time of peace or in time of war, in circumstances described in subsection D. Now, here's the offense is committed within the United States. Now we go back and it says, kills members of that group, causes serious bodily injury to members of that group, subjects the group to conditions of life that are intended to cause the physical destruction of the group in whole or part.
Oh, my God.
Guess what?
We got it right here.
Veterans, and this is what the law in America, this is not a foreign law, this is a U.S. law that says that genocide is being carried out right now against the veterans by these documents you see in front of me where, oh where, are the lawyers in America who should be protecting their bar association and their livelihood, should step forward and say, you know, this gentleman's right. He's got all this stuff and people are being branded with numbers and systematically eliminated. At what point do we stand up and speak out, or the American people are going to have absolutely no faith in our justice system? They're going to start another one. And that might be the only way to go. And we've thought of that, how we can start a new justice system and not get in any trouble about doing it. And we could, but we would prefer to sue them, because we believe that money should come in reparations from lawyers whose job it was to protect us. And when the protector doesn't protect, then the protector should pay. It's that person's responsibility. We don't want them to go, well, he did it. We've heard enough of that. It was in your lap. It was on your desk. It was in front of you. And you couldn't make a fair and just decision. You made a decision based on politics, and look what you've done. You've outdone Adolf Hitler. Now, you saw the paperwork that said 26 million veterans got these code numbers.
Yes.
One question, and to your viewers, if you have all those documents over there that say that corporations, banks, and life insurance companies,
yeah,
why aren't they using them to give a disgruntled employee or somebody who found out something was going on? They'll say, get rid of that employee. Oh, by the way, give him one of these code numbers. It is my belief that 50 to 70 million civilians have these numbers too, because the United States Civil Service Commission, the nation's largest employer, gives these code numbers out.
This could be beyond the veterans. We could all be impacted by this.
Oh, sure. Your children, your grandchildren. It touches without you realizing it. And you can go along for years before it really comes up. I mean, there are everybody falls through the net. You come home from a war, these Iraqi veterans, the same things happen to them. They're going to find out. Now they're finding out how bad the VA is, what you and me knew about, how bad it is, hey, well, they're not paying me. I lost my leg. It's taken a year, and I still haven't gotten anything. Well, join the club, fellas. We already knew about this, and you didn't pay attention. So, this is such a bad thing, because when I sit and look at old movie reels and I go, boy, they really did that in Nazi Germany. They branded people to number and sent them off to these camps and everything and just killed them. And I go, well, by God, they're doing the same thing here in my country.
Well, let me ask you this.
We have 2 minutes. We're going to wrap it up.
The criteria for those numbers, like they said, you was full of apathy. What criteria are they using, and how do we have a statistical stratification of from the top to the bottom? Where are these people located percentage-wise? I mean, if there's a top 10% got these good codes and 90% bad, or
we have to wrap it up. But we could do another show. We will do another show. Hopefully we'll get you back, or we'll come to New York and do another show. But this story has to get out there. The veterans deserve better. We all deserve better. We deserve due process of law. We're going to get this on the internet, on the blogs. We're going to put this on Google Video, on YouTube, make the DVDs, pass them out. Thank you. Ed Crosby from New York, you are a true patriot, a true American. Remember, this is 232nd anniversary of the shot heard around the world. Thank you, Ed.
Nice meeting
Appreciate
you,
it very much.
Thank you,
Dr.
here.
Warren.